where there's no glory without guts. Online at DodgeHQ.com. We hear you.
RC Willey has dozens of bedroom sets to choose from. This week, come in and enter to win this king-size bedroom set, including a Tempur-Pedic mattress and 46-inch Sony TV. Only at RC Willey, where it's your home, your way.
Hey, welcome back. We have breaking news. Police are engaged in a massive manhunt in a neighborhood not far from the scene of the Boston Marathon bombing.
Just incredible developments overnight. Susan McGinnis joins us live now from Boston. What's the latest from there?
Well, good morning, Ron and Mary. Yeah, this is all happening just about 10 miles west of downtown Boston. There is a massive manhunt going on in Watertown for this one surviving suspect of the Boston Marathon bombings. Now, this person is said to be extremely dangerous. This hunt is coming after a very long night of violence. And here's the latest that we've heard. In nearby Cambridge, Massachusetts, there is a team of police at Norfolk Avenue, which is where this living suspect had an apartment. Police have evacuated everyone in that building, including 3 people that they then questioned. There was then heard the phrase "fire in the hole," and something was detonated. So that's the latest we heard, indicating that there was something explosive found and that it was purposefully detonated. Meanwhile, people here in the Boston area and all around Watertown and surrounding neighborhoods are pretty much on lockdown. The mass transit is closed. Some schools are closed. Boston College and Harvard. Actually, the FAA also has a flight restriction over Boston, so it's an extremely tense situation after a very long night of really fast-moving developments here.
Now, the last thing we saw was a bunch of police just converged on an area there. Apparently, after a reporter had smelled smoke. Are they still in that location? We heard what's happened there.
That is the latest that we've heard, that actually there are police at both locations that I just mentioned. So this could be coming to a head right now or very soon. We have police converging on Watertown as well as in Cambridge, again, which is where the living suspect had an apartment building. Yeah. And now, police are there and they have evacuated that building. And of course, this comes after a long night of violence that was sparked about 5 hours after police first released those video surveillance tapes that then led to this violence at MIT, where a police officer, security officer at the university was killed, and then this huge firefight happened in Watertown, which is where the search is happening now.
Right. Okay. Thank you for the latest. Susan McGinnis live in Boston with the latest information for us.
Yeah, Susan, we appreciate that. And 2.5 seconds. We are talking about texting, and that's all it takes for a disaster to happen.
Yeah, a U of U researcher, you looked into the time it takes to look at a text.
Yeah, 2.5 seconds was the average, but some participants took their eyes off the road for 15 seconds. And what this researcher found was that your mind changes how it interprets the road when you're texting while driving. We've seen what can happen when someone texts while driving.
It's a task that's somewhat equivalent to driving while blindfolded. I mean, that's the real danger of texting while driving.
Joel Cooper is a research assistant professor at the University of Utah. He's been studying distracted driving for about 10 years. Cooper's ran a number of studies centered around texting while driving. Is driving while typing out a text differently dangerous than driving while reading a text? And so he wanted to tease those two apart. Cooper and his team looked at 3 conditions: driving while paying full attention to the roadway, driving while reading a text message, and driving while typing a text message. One of the findings that came from that study was that reading and writing turned out to be just about equally impairing. To make that determination, they looked at the driver's response time to a light mounted on the hood of a car, lane position, and speed. And what we found is that when that light turned on, it took participants who were texting or reading about 2.5 seconds to turn it off, whereas participants who were paying full attention to the roadway took just over half of a second. 2.5 seconds. That's a lot of time to take your eyes off the road, and significantly greater than what their previous research had found of 300 milliseconds. But Cooper says even more startling is that many participants were about 10 times more likely to miss the light altogether. That light was on for 15 seconds. Cooper says when drivers text, they change the way they scan the road.
They tend to just look straight ahead and focus on just what they need to maintain an absolute minimum level of safety.
They stop looking for potential threats and hazards, which in turn can cause serious crashes and take lives. Cooper says he hopes his research changes that.
I would hope that our research leads to fewer fatalities. I hope that it begins to raise awareness.
And that research done by Joel Cooper has been used at the Department of Transportation summits on driver distraction. Now, he also owns his own company called Precision Driving Research, which works with companies and universities across the country, all focused on distracted driving.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Now,
startling.
we know every Friday we announce another winner who took the No Text Zone pledge on our website.
And,
that's why we're talking about texting.
That's right,
exactly.
and we have Amanda here now to announce the winner.
Good morning. Yes, congrats to Jack Orgill. I love that name. Jack Orgill from Sandy. You won a 4-pack to the AMA Supercross next weekend at the U of U Rice-Eccles Stadium. And you did that by going to our website, clicking on the No Text Zone button, and you can enter to win next week, you guys, if you just go to our website.
All right, that sounds great. And we have some rain coming our way. It's cloudy out there right now because of those clouds. We're in the high 30s. We were 27 yesterday morning. It's 40 in St. George. We're going to be very cloudy all day today through northern Utah. And even though we're around 40 right now, it still feels a little on the cold side. And we expect to get some rain by this afternoon in northern Utah. Look at the future track. It shows us that as well. By 8:30 tonight, we're really in the thick of it, getting rain as far south as I-70. And we expect our heaviest rain to come in the overnight hours. And if you notice this is 7:30 for tomorrow morning. So we're just getting the marathon kicking off at this point. And we are going to get rain in the valley of northern Utah and in Salt Lake. So plan on that. It looks like that will die off about midday tomorrow or before noon. 60 for Provo today, 45 for Rock Springs. For the Basin, we're cloudy. We have some rain expected for southwest Wyoming. Mostly sunny for the east central part of the state. Same for southern Utah. 67 for Bullfrog, St. George 72. Mostly cloudy for west central Utah. We're back in the 50s and even a few 60s out there today, which is about where we should be on average for this time of year. Our normal high for Salt Lake is 62. 52 is the high for Logan this afternoon and 42 for Lake Town. So in our 2-day forecast, well, late today we start to get some rain. 60 is our high. Tonight 41, tomorrow's 57. Tomorrow rain, especially in the morning hours, should taper off by about 10 or 11 o'clock. And then after that, it looks like we have a nice day. Saturday afternoon and Sunday 62 and sunny. Monday, a chance of some rain, mostly cloudy, 55. Next week, nicest conditions we've seen all season. Mid to high 60s a week from now. For St. George, more sunshine each day, and we're going to see the temperatures on the rise as well. We're about 80 and sunny in St. George this weekend.
Ooh, how
nice.
about that?
Place to
Yeah,
be.
been a long time coming.
Fixing my earpiece. I don't want to miss a word of what Casey has to say.
Yes.
So what?
You don't want to miss
No.
What are you going to tell
I missed
us?
a word yet because it's the Ultimate Outdoor Expo, and it's going on this weekend. The doors open at noon, and I'm getting ready to introduce you to John. He's with Adrenaline RC Hobbies of Riverdale, and these are all the cool RCs they have. Check out these planes, and they're getting ready to fly these bad boys. They're firing them up and ready to rock. And John, you're going to be out here this weekend doing demonstrations for everybody.
That's correct. We've brought a bunch of trainer planes ready to go, helicopters ready to go. We're going to have a bunch of things going, flying, demoing the whole day. So
All right, well,
all
let's get
weekend.
that. Look at here we go. How much room do you need to get these guys going?
Well, quite honestly, beginner pilots, probably
Wow.
about 100 yards is usually what people take, but these come off the deck pretty quick. There's no doubt. This plane up in the air right now is a loud.
That's cool.
4-cylinder, 222 cc, and definitely has a lot of power.
How much would a plane like that set you back?
This one's about $7 grand.
$7 grand. And now they've got 2 planes in the air, and so people would come out and check it out. Look at that, just hover like that.
yeah.
That is amazing. And you're gonna be out here all weekend long. If people want more information about you, where do they go, John?
As they come right over here on the south side, we'll be just on the end of the runway strip here.
All right, Tom, look at your left right there hovering. We're going to send it back to you guys. It's out here at the Ultimate Outdoor Expo. The doors open at noon today.
Wow.
See you guys.
Okay, thanks, Casey.
Yeah, you can get addicted to that kind of stuff.
Hobby.
That is fun.
Okay, we'll be back in just a minute.
2 News This Morning Weather is brought to you by Rebath.
You know, buying a used car is difficult because you rely so much on the people who sell you the car. Well, the sales team here at Jody Wilkinson Acura is definitely Gephardt approved.
And because of our exclusive downtown clientele, you always get a pampered pre-owned vehicle. After all, people who buy quality trade quality.
I trust Jody Wilkinson Acura.
Jody Wilkinson.
Downtown.
Acura.
11th South and Main and on the web.
RVers, don't miss the Spring RV Blowout Sale. Only at Camping World and Draper in Kaysville. Now through April 30th. Huge savings, unprecedented discounts.
Save thousands with these preseason deals.
Towables at only $79 a month. Motorhomes as low as $399 a month. Will beat any other dealer's price. Guaranteed. Buy an RV from Camping World and gain access to our Good Sam Elite loyalty program.
Offering incentives valued at over $2,000.
Don't miss these extreme spring discounts.
We have everything you'll ever need at Camping World.
Nothing brings the family together like Papa Murphy's. Try a large gourmet chicken garlic for only $11. A unique combination with creamy garlic sauce and grilled chicken. A large gourmet chicken garlic, just $11. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
That was a long, hard day, Frank.
Good night.
Oh, I feel great. Frank, I love this new mattress. And you look 20 years younger.
With a new mattress from Mattress Warehouse, you can feel younger too. Top name brands and quality mattresses for every budget on sale right now. We're locally owned and Gephardt approved. Lowest prices guaranteed or it's free. Right now, this memory foam queen set is just $498. Go to mattresswarehouseutah.com.
I love this new mattress.
Power lift gate with memory height. Standard. Adaptive remote start, standard. Keyless access, standard. And now featuring Cadillac CUE that puts a world of content close at hand. All standard. The Cadillac SRX Luxury Collection, because your life is anything but standard. Visit Jerry Seiner Cadillac in Salt Lake City, Harmon's Cadillac in Provo, or Katruga's Cadillac in Ogden for this attraction.